When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. It is not right that Mojang has withheld their coded ideas through the mob vote. They have separated the community. They have divided us when they are fully capable of adding way more than 3 mobs per update. It is a deliberate and lackadaisical choice to divide the community so they can do as little work as possible for as much benefit as possible. A billion-dollar company like Mojang could add infinite possibilities into Minecraft. There could be a mob a week. Instead, once a year, they pan to us featureless mobs like the Sniffer and the Glow Squid that add nothing except infighting and pity. It's been enough time. The anguished fallen will be remembered. We deserve the right to 3 mobs. We deserve the right. We the players. We that pay your paychecks. End the mob vote. We deserve it.
Instead of discussing something with importance, kind of like the new war in Israel, by the way, that's a real thing. Israel's getting invaded. You should probably look into that. We're going to be talking about the unionization of Minecraft players against the mob vote. Now, there's this little indie game. It's an indie game called Minecraft. Biggest game in the world. Very large, lots of players. Most sold copies of any game ever. Bigger than GTA, bigger than anything. And what the problem is it's gotten too big. Used to, you would get a Minecraft update, add new features, make the game interesting. But when it got acquired by Microsoft, it kind of fell into the dark ages. And then they started adding like the aquatic update, the nether update. It got very good again. Well, it got better. But as of recently, they've kind of lulled. And I'm saying like the last update, they added maybe 2 features. Like copper has one purpose, and that's to make new decoration blocks. Or the Sniffer has 0 purpose. It has no functionality other than you have to grind to get 2 decent looking flowers that also have no functionality. You can't make anything out of them. So it's the biggest game, which would mean it has a whole lot of work put into it, a whole lot of developers that do nothing all day. 365 days out of the year, these 4,000 developers just sit down and brainstorm stuff for the next 2 blocks that they add once a year. And people are kind of realizing this through the mob vote. It started 6 years ago. It was meant to drum up a buzz for Minecraft, kind of a free marketing deal. And they would give you some options for mobs, and the community would vote on the ones they want most, and the mobs that got rejected would probably get added later. They've been doing this for 6 years, and a very contentious one is the Glow Squid. They added the Glow Squid. What's the Glow Squid do? It makes signs glow. Like we didn't have glowstone already. It makes signs glow. Wow. Or the Sniffer, again, just sniffs up 2 flowers that don't do anything. Or the Allay, just what? I don't even know what it does. It like goes and gets you blocks. Wow. real optimization there. And so it really divides the community. People want different mobs, and it really just divides it because they never get added. And modders manage to do this in a day. Modders can add in these mobs with more features than a development team of 4,000 people can. And people have other issues with Minecraft and Mojang. Like, they make dumb decisions all the time. They have dumb reasonings. And I don't know. It's the biggest team in the world. You would expect them to add more than 2 blocks a year, I guess. And they should. They're so, the problem with Mojang is they're so scared of adding something that not everyone will like that they don't add anything. It's like they could add a new weapon, but what if the kiddies don't like that weapon? And then they start playing, and then no one plays. And then, oh, I get fired. They're so scared. They're so terrified of their fan base, they don't add anything. And that's not really an excuse. Or they're just lazy, you know. It's an easy paycheck to sit down and go, well, we could add the archaeology update. Put that one on the board. You know, I think that'd take 2 days to code. I think that'd be really good. And so, in recent times, the newest mob vote is what we're talking about today. That was just backstory. Now, they have the crab, which you can get a crab claw that extends your reach by 2 blocks. I know, wow. They have the armadillo that you can use to make dog armor, actual functionality and something people have wanted. That is a far step for Minecraft, okay? That's impressive. And then you have the penguin, which makes your boat go faster. Wow. Because everyone's using boats nowadays. And so, you know, on TikTok is where this story begins. People started doing the average mob vote thing. They started making slideshows with propaganda to promote their mob of choice. One thing I saw a lot was, don't forget the past, and it was like a picture of a dog's grave. And it was like, vote the armadillo. Or it was, look to the future, vote the crab. Didn't see anything for penguins. And recently, people have actually realized that the mob vote is stupid and Mojang's lazy. So what they're doing is they're forming unionization propaganda to this one song. I don't want to get copyright stranded, but it goes, hey, hey, feed the machine, blah, 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 to his knees, no time to waste, but the grave, something like that. And they're like, just add all 3, because it wouldn't be hard for Mojang to just add all 3. They clearly already have them coded. They could code them in a day, like the modders do. So there's no reason Mojang can't add all 3. And they're suckering us. We're suckers for Mojang. And so it's just like, I think it's a little silly that Mojang is just so blatantly lazy and they just don't do anything. They sit down at Mojang office all day. They go, oh God, we actually, oh my goodness.
Yo, Roscoe, what's the matter?
Well, we gotta add an update this year.
Well, the players have been asking for an end update.
No. We can't do the end update. That would take like a week. Do you really want to work a week out of the year?
What about 2 purposeless blocks?
Yeah, we could add another 2 blocks. I'm thinking, okay, what about this? In stone, chiseled. Yeah. Or mob vote. Yes, a mob vote. Okay. We add a new mob, okay? The vulture, it picks up your items and runs away. And okay. And the int, it's a tree that doesn't do anything. And the bobbit worm, it doesn't do anything, but it looks cool. What do you think?
That sounds perfect, straw man.
Okay, I'll get them all coded in a day, and then you can release your video or whatever. All right, thanks. That's what it's like. That's an accurate depiction of Mojang 1 week out of the year, and the other, I guess they're just like making new skins or something. It's just annoying that the most popular game in the world can't add more than 2 features per year, and not even anything anyone wants. I mean, they did the caves and cliffs, but that took them, what, 3 years? 3 years. They have, like, the biggest game in the world, richest game in the world, and they took them 3 years? It took them multiple updates? What were you guys doing? Richest game in the world, and it took you multiple updates to add a single mob and 4 new biomes. Why? So I stand with end the mob vote. Just add all 3 of them. You can clearly do it. There is no reason you. In fact, add all mobs you've rejected before. You can do it. It's incredibly simple. Modders have already done it 1,000 times over, 1,000 times better than you've shown. End the mob vote. Just add new features. You could add a new feature of every week for the next 20 years and not dip into your profits. But no, that would be way too simple. Idiots. End the mob vote.